Hello, and welcome back to He Is Coming. We're going to get another go. We're going into the woodlands here. And we're going to see if we can conquer this then. So we need to beat Leshen, as usual. Hopefully we'll have a better time of it this time. This first spider's given us a bit of trouble. But we've got a relic chest to start off with. Battle start, gain 2 attack damage but take 3 damage. Gain 1 armor every other turn, or a sapphire crown. It's got to be the earrings. Right. Ooh. I should have been paying attention to like the wolf's abilities there. I kind of forget that the enemy, like the basic enemies, like can be quite dangerous at the start. So the wolf gets a bonus, I saw on the side then, that when your health is low it gets extra attack, so they're good at like finishing you off. There's the sword of the hero there, it's just really good for raw damage. What have we got anyway? Whenever Brittlebark Beast takes damage, he takes 3 additional damage. And he just has a ton of health, so we want like multi-strikes really. Did pass up the sword of the hero there, which is just, you know, 3 damage. It's very good, but we'll go for the double-plated armor here. Fight a bear. And the player has armor, bear gains extra attack. Right. So the bear isn't really that dangerous because, yeah, it only has the extra attack while you've got armor, so as soon as that's gone, he becomes a bit of a pussycat, so to speak. Right. Let's get this waypoint. Smack the bat. Every other strike, gain 1 health on hit with the bat. The problem with this sword is that, yeah, it's just no damage basically. We'll get him eventually. There we go. And we currently have -2 speed. Right. Double-plated armor again. Why not? We can go to a golem, get it looked at. Right. What we really want is like a pair of multi-strike gauntlets or something like last time. They're definitely the overpowered ability, the overpowered weapon, not weapon, item that we've got access to at the moment. I think we're gonna have to speed this up. So with such low damage at the moment, every fight seems to take forever. Okay. Get an item, what have we got? Money at the start of every day, battle start, deal 1 damage 2 times. That's actually pretty good. 1 damage twice. Well, with this guy he'll take an extra 3, so that'll equal to 8. Problem is, he's got a lot of attack. He will eventually just beat us down if we don't watch it. Right. Horns. Lose all your armor after your enemy's first strike with the Brittlebark Buckler. We can't buy any of these now. Whenever you gain an additional strike, gain twice as many. Okay. Swift Strike Bow is potentially absolutely overpowered if we can get an item that gives us multi-strike. Okay, we get golden double-plated armor, which does sound badass. I'll give it that much. Now we're gonna go kill some hedgehogs. I can probably put speed back down to normal. Well, down to just fast rather than ludicrous. Okay. I could go for a watchtower right now. God, we need like some kind of weapon upgrade. Honey? I believe that is honey. Streamwing. Spend 5 speed to permanently gain 1 additional strike at the battle start. We could get that multi-strike bow and start looking into what we could do. That's perhaps a plan. I'm also curious what these honey do. Honey bear. All the player's armor, Crazy Honey Bear gains 3 attack. Oh, it's got so much health. Like, we're slowly chopping through it, but good lord. We'll not make it to there. We're going to be on 2 health. We're going to die instantaneously. Because, yeah, crazed honey bears have way more health than normal bears. Now we know this. Our armour has helped us. Maybe if we'd come into this not wounded. Who knows? But nah, I don't think that would have even helped. It looks like, yeah, we're going to get beaten by a clear margin. Here's one of the problems if you just don't drop on the right items. Right, Ironstone Golem, so we know what to do with this. We just want to have a big chunky amount of damage and just smack him. This is a lot simpler than the previous one. With that Brittlebark, you're kind of hoping you get the right items. Saffron Feather, yep. We can get some healing there. We can get just a good shield. Shield of the hero. Why not? Boomstick. That would have been perfect last time. When you hit them, it deals extra damage. That would have absolutely nuked the Brittlebark. Ironstone Golem. We just need to expose him, so... With Vampiric Wine's tempting, I'm going to go with the Boomstick just because we can up its damage and it's doing those extra attacks. So if we get a bunch of things that are, you know, on hitting the enemy or on strike or when the enemy takes damage, or I don't like that. If we can get any kind of modifiers like that. Restore 1 health, convert 1 speed to 1 attack. Featherweight edge is really good, and it helps us in this scenario. So now we want to have lots of speed. Battle start, gain 2 attack, but take 3 damage. Gain 1 armor every return, battle start, restore health. It's going to be Ruby Ring. Well, we're getting into a fight here then, aren't we? Get another chest. What have we got? Boots of the Hero, Frostbite Gauntlet. A Redwood Roast is just good. And we're gonna go with that. It's just a really good thing to get. What have we got here? Deal 1 damage every other turn, restore 1 health every other turn. Let's get rid of the shield of a ruby earring. We'll do that. But I'm a bit annoyed that we've now got no armour. Feel a little bit exposed. There's an oil, there's a grave there, that typically gives you a more powerful item. I'm a bit reluctant to go though, because part of me is thinking, well, I could go there, and what I could do is maybe go when I've got some free slots available, you know? We are slowly bleeding to death, basically, as we go into more fights. We are getting little bits of healing, but yeah, it's being outweighed by the damage we're taking. Oh dear. Don't die immediately. We died immediately. That item killed us. If the enemy has no armour, thorns deal double damage. Interesting. Die from your own items. Yep. We just couldn't get to that bonfire without that spider hitting us, and that caused us to die. Nasty way to go. What have we got this time? A Razor-Tusk Hog. If it has more speed than you, his first strike deals 10 additional damage. So we want speed. That's a bit simpler. Just find items with speed attached. Get me something that gives me armor. I'll take that. Early game, it's really useful to have. Wounded, give the enemy 3 threes. It's pretty good. No, we don't need to camp yet. And we've got a ton of damage, so that doesn't really hurt as much. What have we got here? We could put an edge on our blade. Not a bad shout. speed oil to start with. We need to make sure that he doesn't hit us like a truck. One additional strike? Absolutely, yes. We know how powerful strikes can be in combat. That's essentially doubling my damage, that. Cherry Bomb, I guess. It's not great, but it's something. We want a speed though for now. If we see anything with speed, we're replacing whatever we've got for something with speed, because we need to raise that. If the enemy hits us like a truck at the start, right. Okay, this is very obvious. It's going to be a boost for the hero. In a perfect world, we'll find a second pair. Now we can look at maybe that attack oil. Right, that's taken care of. We get attack and armor oil. We will go with the attack oil. Just fight the wolf, yeah. We don't even do anything here in terms of like taking thorn damage or anything. Those cherry bombs are just killing them for us. Here's hoping that we find a chest with like maybe some boots of the hero in, and we can double them up on that golem. That's what I'm hoping to find. Shield of the hero, redwood rod, vampiric wine. What's this thing got? It's only got 5 health. The wine could... Right, let's put that on. Right. If I can take that first hit... So the first hit will take... It's going to do 14 damage. At the moment, my maximum health can be up to... 12, but with the wine, when I'm wounded, I'll heal for 4, so I'll drop to 0 and go back up to 4. But I don't know if you can heal when you hit 0. Like, does this trigger first, or does death trigger first? I'm assuming death, which is not great. First turn, restore health equal to damage dealt by strikes. Right, that's no. Well, that's kind of what I'm hoping, and then that we freeze the enemy. We can't be converting speed to health at the start. We need to be able to outspeed this thing. If I can get 2 speed quickly now, then I can outspeed this thing. Well, that was that makes things clear as mud, doesn't it? Guess we're gonna heal up. Well, let's see what order he's triggering then. I die? Yeah. Die to the first strike of a boss. So we, even if, yeah, if you die, no items can trigger. Got confirmation on that at least. I kind of figured as much. Boss is the Ironstone Golem again. We just want damage. Boost the hero. God, if I'd have got a second pair of them last time. Now look at that. What was that? If I'd have got that last time, I'd have nuked that boss. Why am I using oils on my weapon? It's rubbish. It's a stick. Find a new weapon first. You've wasted that oil. Mind you, not that I knew that it was. I'm just kind of walking down the path. You don't really know till you get close to it, and Then I'd have to double back to avoid it, but whatever. Still. I'm just gonna get some raw HP, I think. I've just been dying. Maybe if I just get some raw HP, I'll fare better. And sod it, we'll fight a bear. Okay, maybe I shouldn't fight a bear while I've just got a stick, even if it is a 2-attack stick. That will probably kill me. Okay, interesting. There's the graveyard there. There's an upgrade on the way. We want to see if we can find a weapon. I think kill a bit of time here. Oh, wait, there. Yeah. I'm dancing around that. This is what I want to get to. And then we'll... yeah. We'll head over and grab this chest. First turn gain some extra attack. Go 1 damage 2 times. Kind of the same thing really, those, aren't they? Right, we've got him. We'll fight this hedgehog. We get... I guess we'll get some armor oil. At least we've got some armor now. This is going to hurt. But this, regain your base armor. That's practically nothing for us. It wouldn't be bad if that came with like 5 armor on it. Every other turn, gain 1 attack and restore 1 health. That's insanely good. And we don't have a very good weapon. If you're below 50% health, gain 2 armor. We need a good weapon so that we can take its defenses down. But I don't think this is going to quite work. We've not got enough stuff quickly enough. Yeah, we're going to get absolutely destroyed. We're having bad luck with items. I'm tempted to just get the spear shield lance just because, again, at least it's a starting weapon and it gives us armor, which early game is kind of huge. Right. Yeah, bears are a bit of a pain. What enemy are we up against? Ah, gains attack equal to the player's attack plus 2. Guess we'll just armor up then. Get some good health on us. Exposed, get some extra health. Yep. Sure. It's a little heal, but it is a heal. Right. Or maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have used this helmet to try and heal. Do with a knife instead. Whatever. We can head down there, get an upgrade. Ooh. First turn restore health equal to damage dealt by strikes. Double plated armour. Sounds good to me. We can double up our double plated armour. Who knows? We might get... Yeah, we might be able to get then 2 more items found before the boss. We do need to find an iron golem though now. That's going to make us take more damage. Let's just get bleeding edge. We'll get some heals from it then. Speaking of heals. Right, there we go. Well, that's speaking of heals, we didn't really heal anything then, but... At least, you know, because of all the armour, we didn't take any damage from spikes or anything, so that's always nice. Right, we'll kill the wolf. If your attack is exactly 1, deal 4 damage on a hit. Holy crap. Yes. My attack is only 1. And I will keep it at 1, and I'm going to put some armour on. Okay, this is going to be a weird, quirky run. There's the iron golem. Meaning that now we can get some extra armour. Well, not extra armour, so we're going to double up our armour. And we can get an extra item. Boop, boop. Ooh, rare item. Just a straight up stat up, but that will increase our damage. We don't want to do that. What's the enemy again? Begins attack equal to ours plus 2. Battle start gain 3 freeze. If the enemy has no armour, thorns deal double damage. We're not doing thorns. I guess just the Elderwood necklace. Oh. Mind you, that increases our damage. Ah. Maybe I can replace it with something. If we open this box up here. Maybe a fairy would help here actually. We could transform it into something of equal rarity. I don't think I can spend 5 speed when I've got minus speed. Though I'd want clarification on that, but I'm not going to risk the run on it. Let's replace Elderwood necklace with this. So we're still getting the extra damage, but it's not coming from the weapon itself. We have only 1 attack, but because of all these other bonuses and things, we're actually dealing... what will it be? So we deal 4 damage and 5 every other turn. We do not need to heal. No. And though we only have 1 damage, we hit for a hell of a lot more. And it looks like, yeah, it's 1 damage from here and 1 damage from that, and then 4 damage from this. So it's not when your attack is exactly 1, deal 4 damage on hit, it's that plus your actual damage. So it is 5. I thought it like changed your attack to 4 or something, but anyway. We will go for whatever that is. I've forgotten what it is. It's miles away, it doesn't matter. But we now have 2 more slots. We could maybe find some items that we could again duplicate, hopefully. Mind you, I say duplicate, really it's merge, isn't it? It's more of a merging of items than a duplicate, but you know what I mean. Get duplicates to merge them, I should say. Right, well, we're not going to replace our weapon now. What is the next enemy? On hit, give the player 1 freeze. We counter that. We already counter that. Right, that's hilarious. Now if your attack is half as long as you have 3 stacks. Remove 1 stack at turn end. It won't round it down to 0, will it? I hope not. But yeah, we should theoretically counter this, because it's going to lower our attack. Our attack is already 1. We hit them and we deal extra damage based on all these additional modifiers and things. Right, we no longer need oil. Might as well fight things to just get some extra gold. Potentially might find a merchant. I would really like to before we fill in this last slot. But it looks like we're going to find this. Gain 2 attack for each equipped jewellery item. Your base speed is inverted. Well, that's kind of ridiculous. And I kind of like that. They steal more gold now, they're annoying. Even if we kill them, still get something. Oh, double plate armor. You know, our speed is inverted, so leather glove is 3 health minus 1 speed then. Let's get some double plated armor on. We might be able to, again, double that up. Which would be hilarious. Speak of the devil, there he is. But not ready yet. If I come across another one, I'm replacing the redwood helmet with it. And then we're gonna throw it on as like a super whatever thing and just have all the armor and speed then. Because yeah, technically at the moment this is 4 armor, 4 speed. That would have been good if we'd have still had that other item we got rid of for the earrings, but oh well. I do wonder how we'll deal with the Leshen with this though. We'll have to see. Well, that was kind of useless for a watchtower. Jewelry items there. I think it's jewelry, those. Yeah, jewelry box. It's not like a rare item box, it's specifically jewelry. Where would the nearest shop be? How do I get there? Do I have to go all the way back to here? Right. Okay, on that note, we should be able to hit the next day running. Right. If I've got this right, they're not going to be able to do anything. They're going to try to lower our attack, it won't work. It can, yeah, it does work, it rounds down. So I'm hitting them for 0. So freeze rounds down. I thought it couldn't lower it because it was already at 1. But yeah, so they're constantly lowering our attack. So we needed to have 1 more attack. That said, because we have so much damage, well, so much health, we're actually just kind of enduring it at the moment. I'm surprised though, we've got like 1... Yeah, we do have like a bit of extra speed. You'd think we'd occasionally get a hit in before they freeze us, but... Yeah, I guess... I think that might have worked the first round of combat, but then... Yeah, once the status effect is applied, yeah, we're having trouble. Well, we've learnt some lessons, like with that. When the result of something is 0.5, you know, freeze half's attack, we should have had 0.5. It rounds down remainders, rather than rounding them up. Give me your money completed. Whenever you restore health, gain 1 armor. Right, that's going to do it though. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Here's Coming. And we've been struggling there. I think we did get the items we needed on that second one, but we misread the situation. I didn't know that it rounded down instead of up. Because 0.5, always the thing, isn't it? Your maths teacher will always say, well, if the remainder's 0.5 or more, you round it up. Well, I don't know. Not in video games, not with video game logic. They always screw you over. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. We'll see if we can get to the final boss next time, hopefully using some of the lessons we've learned here to make that happen. I'll see you then.